The awakening of a new dawn. The amalgamation of the advertising fraternity, imbibing the vision and zest of think tanks to set the voyage of initiatives sail through the lives of the billions. An initiative of Derry, lighting a billion lives, supported by India chapter of International Advertising Association, brings the jury of veterans from the advertising world with the same vision of mobilizing the initiative of lighting a billion lives.
It can easily be substituted for the word life.
Without it, you feel paralyzed.
Dead. Life just means being alive longer.
I try to imagine what life is without light because my mother is blind.
The question I always ask is, where does darkness go when you switch on the light?
Light is life.
It's an amazing initiative.
Such a huge part of our population doesn't even have light, and post 4 o'clock in the evening or 5 o'clock in the evening, it's the end of their day.
The whole thought of using a solar lamp like a brick to change the way people live is a brilliant idea.
Combined effort of organizations like IA and Terry to bring about change can actually bring about a 360-degree solution.
And something which I think we should have done long time back.
And I hope that it goes beyond and becomes a movement.
IAA has the resources to bring in the communication talent.
It's an opportunity for us to use our skills with a bit of heart.
Great advertising can make people who have light realize how important it is for other people to have it as well.
We had all kinds of entries. We had film, print, product ideas.
Broad ideas, solutions.
Some of them were very nice.
People who had really put their heart and soul.
Quite exceptional.
I was looking for something that really could make a difference on ground.
And ideas of all sorts.
I think there was one entry that, in sort of verse, in beautiful verse, did the whole thing in reverse.
It was a story of a father who beats his son to death because in the darkness he did not know whether it was a son or a tiger that had entered the village.
And from a creative point of view, it was very differentiated.
Which was what was important.
At stage one, jury and people like Pradeep Guha, Raj Naik, Ramesh Narayan, Gautam Rakshit, all involved in the judging.
Initially, we had to look at every single entry.
We'd given our ratings for it.
As to what we thought each entry deserved.
And the entries that had the highest scores, they were shortlisted.
And then of what was left over, we actually had discussions.
By keeping the parameters of, is it a refreshing idea, is it original, does it grab your attention?
Scalable and how implementable it was.
And from that we selected the finalists.
So the whole judging process was I think very open. It was done with a lot of feeling. An entry had the capacity to be taken across various media. It had a certain campaignability to it.
The idea was the bigness of the thought, which is the solar lantern for each home.
But it should not be seen as an ad campaign. It had to be, in my opinion, seen as a movement.
This is a social campaign and funds are limited. So cost effectiveness is a great criterion.
The title, Lighting Up a Billion Lives, is inspiring enough on its own.
Let there be light.
Why curse the darkness when you can be the light?
Without darkness, there's no light. So in order to enjoy light, you first have to experience darkness.
That we are lighting a passion for communicating change in the society.